Hi! So today I thought I'd do a video on curly hair, and I'm sure that you've noticed that I myself have really curly hair, and it's something that as I've got older I've kind of struggled with, and I'm still young. But when I was a bit younger I used to like straighten it every day, and I've dyed it all sorts of different colours like red and bright blonde and dark blonde and black and brown, and yeah, I've just had a few issues with it as I've got older, and now that I'm 15 I've kind of accepted that my hair is curly and I'm going to have to deal with it. So I thought I'd show you some products that I use on my hair to make the most out of it, and also to straighten it and to make sure that it lasts when it's straightened and stuff like that. So I'll get started and I'll show you the shampoo and conditioner that I use almost every day. So I use the Catwalk TG Oatmeal and Honey Shampoo and Conditioner. And they look like this. I've got absolutely huge, I just flicked water on myself from them. I've got absolutely huge bottles of them. And they're really good. It says comfort food for damaged hair on the front. And because my curly hair gets so dry and so porous and it gets a frizz on it, it really handles it well, I found, and it's one of the best shampoos and conditioners that I've ever used. I've tried a good few, and yeah, those are just really good and they make my hair look shiny and healthy. And once a week or twice a week I use this Nixon, I think it's called, Intensive Therapy Deep Hair Repair Mask, because my hair gets so dry I need to use something to keep it soft. So it says on the back, a deep penetrating reconstructor that repairs extremely dry, brittle and damaged hair, adds strength, elasticity and moisture to hair while increasing condition, manageability and natural shine. So I use it, it says to use it in the shower because that's where you get heat on your hair. So I leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes while I do my other things in the shower. And it works really well. I think it's one of the best masks that I've ever used. I've tried a good few. I've tried the Ojon, I'm getting a text, and that works well, but I don't know, it just didn't do, because it's kind of like an oil and you break it off and you rub it into your hands. I have to use about half a huge pot of it to actually get it all through my hair, because I have really thick hair. It's all round to the side today and round the back. So I didn't really find that worked really well. And I've also used the Aussie 3-minute Miracle Mask, and that's fine, that works good and it smells really nice. But I don't know, just for me I find that this one's the nicest one, and I just started using this one about 2 months ago. And I'm getting on really well with it, and it's just easy and it's okay, it works. And so if I'm going to straighten my hair, which I do sometimes, like once a month, I use the Mark Hill Sexy Straight Shampoo and Conditioner. So it's Nourishing Shine shampoo that keeps your hair straighter and smoother for longer, because I find that my hair frizzes up quite soon after straightening it. So that's what the set looked like. And I got for Christmas, I got a big set of tools that came with it and some spray as well. And they work really well. It just gives my hair like an extra chance to hold the straightness for longer, and it keeps it soft during, because it can be quite damaging on my hair. And it also comes with a spray, which is really good. And one of my favourite tools came with it, which is this, which is what you use through your hair before the straighteners go through it, because my hair gets quite knotty. I found this really good, and then you just run it through so that you get a smooth line on your curls as the straightener goes through. So yeah, I was really chuffed with this, and this came in the Mark Hill Sexy Straight set. And also with that you get 3 hair clips, or 2 hair clips, this is my other one, like this. And they're good just for pinning your hair up. You don't get enough to use on a full head, but they're still handy. So that's what I use to straighten my hair, and I also I'll show you what straighteners that I use. I have the GHD Midnight ones. They look like this. Yeah, they're really good. I used to have like not GHD ones, I can't even remember what they're called now. I think they were just the drugstore brand ones, and they didn't work very well in my hair. They just kind of frizzed up. So I got my first pair of GHDs about 2 years ago, and I was really happy with them. These are definitely the nicest set that I've had, because they're really light, and they bring a smooth line to my hair, which I've had trouble with, and they don't seem to harm the condition of it as much as other straighteners do, because I find with some straighteners that my hair gets caught in these side bits, which isn't good. It really pulls my hair out and it's painful. So yeah, that's what I use to straighten my hair. And I also use this Tresemme Heat Defense Smooth and Soft Controls Frizz and Nourishes Soft Touchable Hair cream. And that works really well, and it protects my hair and makes it smell really nice as well. And it doesn't make my hair greasy, because sometimes the products that I use on my hair when it's straight make my hair look greasy straight away, which is never good. And I have real trouble with that. And I also use the Toni & Guy Iron It Heat Defense Spray on my hair before I straighten it and during the time that I've straightened it. And that works good. I'm really looking forward to trying that John Frieda 3 days straight, so I'm going to get some of that soon, but I haven't got it yet. And I want to see how well that works, because when I straighten my hair, it's such like a task. It takes about 3/4 of an hour if I do it by myself, and I like to have it straight for at least 3 days really, or 2 days, to make the most out of it, because there's no point of me straightening my hair for 1 day, because it's just too time consuming and damaging. So yeah, I'll just show you some other stuff that I use on my hair when it's curly. So when I get out of the shower, I brush my hair, so it's just smooth. I know they say that you're not meant to do that with curly hair. You're meant to brush it through with your shower so it stays in the same curl definition shape, but it hasn't done any harm to my hair. So that's what I do. And then this is something that I tried quite recently. I think I got this in the past month. And it's the Catwalk Curl Collection Curlesque Curls Rock Amplifier. And it, honest to God, is the best hair cream that I've ever used and the best hair product that I've ever used. It really brings out the best in my hair. I put it on straight after I got out of the shower. My hair's been dried, but it's still wet, and that's all I have to use. I can let it dry naturally, and it dries full, shiny. I don't get any frizz, which is a miracle, because my hair goes frizzy really often when I use hair products, or when I don't, my hair just frizzes on the top layer here. But this stops it completely, and I have never been so happy with the product before my curls. I think you have to be careful not to use too much of it, because it's quite, I'll show you how it comes out. It's just like a cream, but it's really sticky and really heavy. It's like this. So I'd be careful not to use too much of it on your hair, because your hair might go tacky and dry funny. But that's why I put it on when it's wet, so it just goes through. But you can put it on, I know sometimes if I leave my hair, I wash my hair every other day. So if I wash the next day, I put a little bit of it through my curls, and that's normally fine. It works really well. I'm just really happy with it, because normally I use mousse, and I used to use mousse and then all sorts of other products to balance off my hair when I dried it, and I'm just happy. So some other products that I have used over time and really liked is this mousse here, and it's Volume Lift Strong Mousse by ID Style, Kleinol. It's huge, and that was really nice. You have to be careful not to use loads of it, because your hair goes really tacky, which isn't good, and then it just brings a horrible frizz all around it. But that works fine. You have to I find I have to diffuse my hair after using that, because otherwise the curls just don't dry right. So that was good. And I've also used the Bedhead TG Foxy Curls Extreme Curl Mousse. That's another mousse that I've liked using, and that's good too. That's a bit tacky on your hair, but yeah, it's good. I liked using it. If I don't use this on my hair, I like to use a serum to take away the frizz, and I use the Bedhead Sun Like It Hot, because it's not too heavy on my hair and it's just nice, and that works really well. I like that. It's not heavy and it's not too light. It does the job. So yeah. Also, another thing that I use the day that I don't wash my hair is the Miracle Hair Insurance Leave-In Conditioner Spray by Aussie. And that works really well, and it also takes the frizz out my hair and gives it a healthy shine all over, which is really nice. So, what else is there? When I dry my hair curly, I like to make sure that I get volume on top here. So I have layers in, but sometimes it just drops on this top layer because my curls are heavy and just dries curly everywhere else. So I've been onto a website called naturallycurly.com, which is really great, and it has loads of tips for anybody with curly hair, whether it's like wavy, like my hair, or afro curls. It's got all sorts of tips, how to colour your hair, how to style your hair, how to do everything with your hair. It's great. And I learnt from there that you can use these duckbill clips, they're called. They look like this. I'll just open the packet. And you place them, oh, God, it's strong. You place them in your hair, and they add volume to the parts where you want the volume when you dry it. Let me just get this out for you. They look like this. I'm sure you've seen them before in salons or you have them, and they're really tough, and wherever you want volume you just stick them in sideways. So if I wanted extra volume around here, which is normally where I do, you stick it in like that. Not the most attractive look, but it works. And they're really strong and sturdy. And then you just dry it like that, and you also can put them in the sides to bring volume into the sides of your hair. So I found that that's a really good way of doing it. So yeah, I think I've showed you all my favourite products, and this is the stuff that I use like every day or whenever I do my hair straight or whenever I do my hair curly, and they're the stuff that over time I found the best for my hair. And I've tried so many products over my hair, and I know I'm young, but I have tried a wheelbarrow full of products, and this is the stuff that I like the most. So I hope that this has been helpful for somebody and you've enjoyed the video. So thank you very much. Bye.